Hello and welcome to VOP News Update. I'm Moses Humphrey. The federal government of Nigeria has announced a 5 billion naira palliative for each state of the federation, including the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), to cushion the impact of petrol subsidy removal. Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno State announced this while addressing State House correspondents at the end of a National Economic Council NEC meeting in Abuja yesterday. It was gathered that Vice President Kashim Shettima presided over the meeting. NEC is made up of governors of the 36 states and the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, and other co-opted government officials. The Federal High Court in Lagos has struck out the firearm charges against the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele. Justice Nicholas Owebo struck out the charge for want of diligent prosecution yesterday. This followed the withdrawal application made by the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, of the Ministry of Justice, Mohammed Abubakar. The DPP had made an oral application to the court to withdraw the charge against Emefiele at the last adjourned date. Abubakar stated that the application was informed by imagined facts and for circumstances that need further investigation, and urged the court to grant the application. Defense Headquarters DHQ has said no fewer than 3 officers and 22 soldiers were killed during the ambush on troops in Niger State. The Director of Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, while addressing journalists in Abuja yesterday, disclosed that 7 soldiers were wounded during the ambush. Buba added that the crashed Air Force aircraft on evacuation mission were 14 previously killed soldiers, 7 wounded soldiers, 2 pilots, and 2 crew members. The Athletics Integrity Unity AIU has cleared the Nigerian track queen, Tobi Amusa, of an anti-doping rule violation, with the provisional suspension on her lifted. The athletics body announced the decision in a statement yesterday. Now, this development means the Nigerian medalist will hopefully take part in the World Championship billed for Budapest, Hungary. Following singer Aziz Adesina Fashola, popularly known as Naira Marley's visit to the chairman of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, Brigadier General Buba Marwa, and his call to the Nigerian youths to shun drug abuse yesterday, netizens have since taken to social media to share their thoughts. In a video, the singer, famous for the promotion of multiple social vices in his songs, spoke on the dangers of drug abuse, urging youths to stay clear of this path. Reacting to the singer's statement, there have been several opinions stating that Nigeria is indeed a very confusing and complicated nation. Well, those are the thoughts of some individuals. There were others that hailed the appointment of Naira Marley as an ambassador for the NDLEA. Let's go over to business now. In the world of business, the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has introduced a foreign exchange price verification system, PVS, portal to enable importers to access Forex. The Apex Bank, in a statement yesterday night, mentioned a price verification report from the portal is now mandatory for all Form M requests, effective from August 31, 2023. The Form M is a declaration of intention to import physical goods into Nigeria. All applications for Forms M shall be accompanied by a valid price verification report generated from the price verification portal for the avoidance of doubt. By this circular, the price verification report has become a mandatory trade document precedent to the completion of a Form M. CBN also said any case of infraction would be appropriately sanctioned. In foreign news, the International Chess Federation, the governing body for the game, has updated its rules to temporarily ban transgender women from competing in women's events, pending further analysis. The organization, known by its French acronym FEED, quietly updated its handbook this week to state that a player who has changed their gender from male to female has no right to participate in official FIDE events for women until further FIDE's decision is made. The handbook also notes that a player who holds any women's titles but whose gender has been changed to a man would lose their titles, which will be renewed if the person changes back their gender. Players who changed their gender from male to female can retain their titles. FIDE further said it has the right to inform the organizers and other relevant parties about a player's gender change to prevent players from possible illegitimate enrollments in tournaments. The ban is raising questions about why competitions are separated by gender at all. And that's the news update on VOP TV. We'd like you to subscribe and engage us on YouTube. It's Voice of the People TV, and on other social media channels, it is VOP TV Live. I'm Moses Humphrey. Good morning.